Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Jab is the key. Jaron, Stanionis, going to be a tough fight, going to be an interesting fight. But the fight could look relatively simple if Jaron boots Ennis, sticks to the jab. I'm going to show you the problem with Stanionis going into this fight. Can't show you anything there because it's all black. But here, we're going to fix that right now. Okay, boom, there we go. All right, this is Amantis Stanionis. Let's just take a look at something here. Oh man, we don't want that on here. Okay, right there. Look, reach, 68-inch reach. Okay, the 15 wins, 9 KO, 60% KO ratio, 5'8", 68-inch reach. Okay, hey, 68 inches, man, is not bad. But I'm gonna show you why it's gonna be, disastrous for him when he gets in the ring with Jaron Ennis. This is Jaron Ennis, 74-inch reach. He has a 6-inch reach advantage. He's 5'10", taller, longer, bigger. Just overall, this just looks like, stylistically, Jaron boots Ennis should be able to get in here and clip Stanionis. Stanionis, I went and watched a couple of his fights today while I was on the treadmill for an hour and a half, right? I didn't run the whole hour and a half. I ran like 30, walked an hour. But this is the thing. Stanionis has a powerful jab, but he's not going to be able to get there on Jaron Ennis. Jaron Ennis, man, take a little half a step back, shoot his jab. He's got an additional 6 inches to actually get to Stanionis. So the jab is going to be the key. And Stanionis bruises easily. You watched Stanionis when he was in there fighting Bultiev. Let me tell you something. That was a very, very violent fight. And that was probably the most competitive fight that Stanionis was in. But I want y'all to understand something. Stanionis is a machine. High guard, come forward. But I was watching Bultiev. Bultiev was throwing shots around the gloves. He was throwing shots that were getting in between the gloves. He was going up and down to the body. But Stanionis, if Bultiev hit him once, Stanionis hit him back 2-3 times. So Stanionis brings a lot of awareness in the ring. And people say his feet are slow. No, he has pretty good damn footwork. And footwork doesn't mean you're in there floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Footwork means they're always in position to throw. Stanionis, his fundamentals are sound. He's always in position to throw. So if Boots gets careless and starts, reaching and being sloppy and getting off balance, Stanionis will always be in position to capitalize and counter. So that's something I'm going to be looking for. But if Boots keeps it simple and watches some videos of Winky Wright, of Ike Corte, of Larry Holmes, of Lennox Lewis, and he comes into the ring and he's like, it's time to have a jabathon. He will easily win this fight. That jab alone will have him break Stanionis' face up because Stanionis has a lot of scar tissue and he bruises easily. Stanionis will be all bloodied up like Freddy Krueger got a hold of his ass. I say by round 5, Boots could be looking to go in for the kill. But it doesn't mean Stanionis isn't a good fighter that he won't fight back. It's just when you look at it and the dimensions of these two, they both can hit. They both have speed. They both have IQ. They both are qualified. They're both champions. But when you look at it, one fighter just has all the natural advantages, and he has the same, if not better, ability than the other guy. So this should be a Boots win relatively easily, man. Boots in it. Stanionis isn't like Brian Norman Jr., who has the speed and has the explosiveness, man, and the quick twitch reflexes to get to you jab or him slip his shot and get in between your shots and get his off, make you pay. Stanionis isn't like that. But Stanionis will come and grind you down. And he has quick hands, and he's able to punch in between your punches, and he can get off rhythm and throw shots that you don't expect are going to come, and he can land. And the thing is, Stanionis, he can crack, but he doesn't have that one-punch KO power. But he can grind you down. But I just think the more I look at this, I think people are going to be surprised at Stanionis, his durability and his will to win. But when I look at it for Boots, I think he can make this fight look relatively easy if he just stays behind that jab. 6-inch reach advantage, that is a problem for anyone in any fight. You know what I'm saying? You look at Sebastian Fundora has an 80-inch reach advantage. He's in the fighting guys. I think Tim Tszyu had a 73. Crawford is 74, Lubin is 75. But the bottom line is, when you're talking about a 7-inch reach advantage, and it got someone who knows how to jab, it's hard for a fighter to overcome that, because no matter what, they're able to reach you and hit you. And you can't just get to them unless you can time it, get your head off the line. It's just all about timing. It's about timing. And I haven't seen Stanionis really fight like that, where he gets his head off the line. He more or less high guard, catching shots, not slip and encounter. Slip, get inside and go to work. But at the wild card gym, he put in work. So I guess we'll find out just what kind of work he put in and how much he put in. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, 7 continents. Jab's the key. Very simple. Boots in is probably by round 7 or 8. Could be early if he stays behind the jab. If he tries to do something different, it ain't going to work. In the breeze.